So when I say Islam is the last religion on earth, I say it because it seems to be the only one who will stand up and say, no, we don't care. No, that's not what the book says. No. I was raised Christian, and Muslims as a whole, we have no problems with Christians. None at all. I don't want anyone to think I'm anti-Christian, like I dislike Christians. We don't have a problem with Christians. We believe in a lot of the same things. We believe in Jesus. We put more respect on the name of Jesus than most Christians do. I just don't like the idea of people saying they're a Christian and saying, but because I'm a Christian, I can do whatever I want and throw all the rules away and none of it matters. Because once you have that level of tolerance, you no longer have a religion. Islam seems to be the last religion left with parameters. If you don't have parameters, you don't have a religion at all.
Welcome back, everybody. As many of you guys know, I'm a law enforcement trainer and instructor. I train and instruct military and law enforcement all over the country on various law enforcement disciplines to include constitutional law, case law, patrol tactics, use of force, advanced criminal investigations, etc. And we're continuing on in our CRT series. And the question we really have to ask ourselves when we're talking about church response, when we're talking about safeguarding and protecting the church, we have to understand what Christian strength is, right? Because we know certainly what we're seeing is not Christian strength. There are a lot of influencers out there that are saying that, you know, Christians need to be strong, they need to be courageous, but that they don't ever define what that means. And it's hard to encapsulate, and it's hard to say, be strong, be courageous, and it's hard to give that message and people take you seriously when your churches are being shot up, when your churches are being burned down, when Christians are being attacked, when they're being killed, when they're being assaulted, when they're being intimidated, when they're being arrested for simply reading the Bible in public. So it's hard for, I'll just say it for me. If it's hard for me as somebody who has spent their entire life to public service, the military, doing search and rescue, law enforcement, everything from SWAT to executive protection. Now I'm a state police trainer, FLETC, Federal Law Enforcement Training Center instructor. I do advanced criminal investigations. I teach the advanced criminal investigation course for my state. It's hard for me to really resonate with these Christian influencers that can't define what strength is. You know, you have young people asking, do we just roll over and die? And you have Christian influencers that are giving no solutions, and they're being vague on their approach to what strength is. And so, again, let me be honest with you. I'm not a theologian. I don't understand all the various nuances of Christian doctrine. I have no degree in that. Again, I'm a military veteran. I'm a criminal investigator. I hold many degrees, including a law degree, but nothing in Bible studies or seminary or nothing like that. But as a Christian, I will tell you, this is what Christian strength looks like to me. Let's take a look.
Now, I have done nothing wrong! I have done nothing wrong! You are violating my civil liberties! Give me my Bible back! What are you doing? I have done nothing wrong! You are assaulting me! I have done nothing wrong! I have done nothing! I have done nothing wrong to anyone! I can't, my leg hurts, I have nerve damage in my right leg! You don't have the right to do what you want to do. I've done nothing wrong, it's called freedom of speech, and I've been hurt tonight. I have been hurt by many people tonight, and I have been assaulted, and there's been hate crimes against me. All I did was read my Bible, and you're attacking and assaulting and ripping my pages up and treating me like an animal all night. All you've done is treat me like an animal all night. All night.
Drama at the rodeo as a cowboy is thrown off a bull right out of the gate. Now watch as wranglers try to divert the bucking beast. A man jumps into the arena and throws his body onto the unconscious cowboy. The bull lowers his horns and charges. But that's not just any spectator, it's the bull rider's father. 18-year-old Cody Hooks shared the video writing, "Big thanks to my dad, could have been a hell of a lot worse." And here are father and son today.
He covered my head up and, kept my head from any more injuries.
Did your dad save your life?
Yes, ma'am, he did.
Now his dad is being called Father of the Year.
What do you think about all of this attention?
I would do anything to save any of my children. It wouldn't matter what it is.
You love that woman right there? You love her, right? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, you're not an adult till you're 18. Do you want me to be your daddy for the next 8 years, son? Huh?
Yes, sir.
You do? Why you want me to be your daddy?
I have no daddy.
You have no daddy? Well, let me tell you something. Come here, give me a hug.
Do you feel it's hot like I feel it's really hot today? Do you find it hot today? Would you like to go and get an ice cream with me? We can go have an ice cream. Hey, you sure?
Excuse me.
Do you like ice cream?
Sweetheart, do you know him? You don't know him? Get up. You need to get out.
Want to go for an ice cream?
Get out!
Hey,
Go!
Hi there. Boy, you're pretty. I love your hair. I saw an ice cream truck over around the corner. Do you like ice cream? Yeah? Would you like to go get some? Okay, come on. Why don't we go get some ice cream?
Y'all know each other? You don't know him?
I'm taking her to get some ice cream. It's a nice day and she wants ice cream.
It's a nice day, so you're taking random kids in the park to get ice cream? What's her name?
What does it matter what her name is?
What do you mean what it doesn't matter?
Yeah, what does it matter to you?
What you mean what it matter to me? She just said she doesn't know you and you want to take her to get ice cream? That's weird.
Don't.
Hey man, you better get the out of here. For real.
Hey, what's your name? What's going on, dude? You look sexy as fuck.
Hey, bro,
right
what you
now.
doing, bro?
No, I just know this girl, man. What
Hey,
you talking
get up,
about?
get up, get up.
What we talking?
Sound weird as hell. No, get up,
Come
get
on
up.
now. Come on, what are we talking, bro? Come on.
Get up.
What the
Get up.
Hey, bro.
What the hell you doing?
Bro, we're just talking, man.
You just talking?
Yeah.
What's your name, man?
Samantha. What up, Samantha?
Her name ain't Samantha, bro. Get the hell out of here. I'm out, motherfucker.
Not your average people.
You know these guys mean business.
We're all across the United States.
We're the only organization in the world right now that does what we do.
We're a nonprofit organization that works with children who have been the victims of physical, sexual, or mental abuse. We want to empower these children not to feel afraid of the world in which they live. Once children are empowered, they can start to heal. We work with the child to remove their fear, and when their fear is gone, that's when we know our job is done. When we say we'll do anything to protect the children, whatever that means, we mean it. We've got one guy who's 6'10" in our organization. We call him Tree.
Yeah, I stand out quite a bit.
To the kids, he is an absolute protector.
They feel pretty safe when I'm around.
The first introduction for a child to our chapter, we'll take and force the entire chapter. We'll have 25 motorcycles rolling down the road. The neighborhood wakes up real quick.
We pull up, and it's like amazing. The kids are you know, they're shy. They don't know what to think. I see all these crazy biker guys show up, you know, pretty scary looking, ugly people.
But after a few minutes, they really start to open up to us, and we develop that initial friendship.
I am Tree.
Hi, Tree.
How are you?
We give them a road name. They've got a patch on the back of the vest. You're part of our family now, and that means we'll always be here for you. Okay, whenever you need us, if you're afraid, you call us. And then we assign 2 members to those children that will follow up on a weekly basis. In court, we had one of our kids, the judge asked, are you afraid? And she looked up at the judge and said, no. And the judge said, why not? She goes, because my friends are scarier than he is. A BACA child is 4 times more likely to testify in court than a child who's not part of our organization.
It is personal for me because I've been through abuse, in and out of foster homes, in and out of the system. Nobody believed me, nobody seemed to care. It's a hell that I wouldn't wish upon anybody.
Here in Arizona, the child deaths directly related to child abuse went up 20% in the last year. So the problem isn't getting any better.
We need to wake up. The system needs to change, let's put it that way. To be able to stand up, you know, for a child and say, no, nobody's gonna hurt you anymore. And you can stand up and be proud of who you are. You're not at fault.
We're not playing wild hogs here. And if someone who would hurt a child doesn't take us seriously, well, that would be a big mistake.
This woman was in danger, and bikers decided to step in.
Get your hands off of her! Get the away from me! Get the away from me! I have my daughter! You get the away from me! Get in the car! Off of my daughter! Right now!
Go. Let's go. You want to get on the back of my bike? Come on, it's okay.
When he told the man to stop, the guy tried to come closer, but this dad wasn't going to let that happen.
Come on, it's okay.
Don't keep walking up to me. Go. Get her out of here right now.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, bub. Don't worry, I'm going to the cops. I got you. I got your license plate, mother. I need you to hear me. I am sorry that I scared you.
You didn't scare me, he scared me.
Okay. I'm sorry that I put you in that situation, but I cannot stand there and watch a man put his hands on a woman. I'm sorry I put you in that position, Bug.
It's fine. I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
He sucks.
This 6-year-old kid is a real-life superhero.
Awesome.
Bridger Walker needed 90 stitches after saving his sister from a vicious dog attack. The nightmare happened when Bridger and his 4-year-old sister Brielle were playing in a friend's backyard. Suddenly, a German Shepherd mix lunged at them, first targeting the little girl. Without missing a beat, Bridger jumped in, and the dog dug its teeth right into Bridger's cheek. Heel up.
Bridger said I stepped in front so that Brielle couldn't get bed, and I yelled for her to run. And I said, why'd you do that, buddy? And he says, Dad, if somebody had to die, I'd rather it be me. And he meant it.
So the reason why I use these videos is because I like to look at things from a realistic perspective. You know, when I do training, it's from a realistic live perspective. When I look at the world around me, I look at it from factual cases that I can articulate and that I can go back through the record on, right? So with somebody like me, again, my biases being clear, the fact that I operate and have to deal with criminality every single day, and the fact that I get a real front row seat to what real evil looks like, you know, my conscience is clear, and the truth of the reality that we live in is 100% perfectly clear to me, and no Christian influencer is going to change that based upon their worldview from what the world is, right? You're not going to change, you can't change the reality that's happening every single day. And so when we look at this, we have to understand that I use these videos because they are raw. It's a raw, real-life example of how things can go bad, and it's a raw, real-life example of the evils that everyday people face, including those most vulnerable, our women and children. And so I can tell you, our women, our children, they're under attack. They're being hurt at an unprecedented rate. And if you think that they're being hurt outside, they're only being hurt outside in the evil world, no, they're being abused in our places of worship, in our churches, in our schools. 100% they are. I mean, you can look recently, the evangelical pastor Robert Morris was just indicted. So this is happening everywhere. And so it's okay. If you're looking here, let me just before I get down the video too much, if you are a person, if you're somebody and you watch those videos, and that resonates with you, send me a message. Let's talk. Because the truth of the matter is, if you're one of those, and there's a lot of people that are going to watch these videos, and the first thing they're going to want to attack is, I can't believe that gentleman used language. I can't believe they use language. That's so inappropriate. That's not Christian. That's not godly to use language, right? If that is the first thing, and that's your first visceral reaction, is the language and not the attack that was going to come, not the victimization of those children and that woman, right? If that was your first visceral reaction, you are the problem. That's the reason why the church is so soft and weak. That's the problem. If you want to hyper focus on somebody that is immediately called to action because of victimization and criminality at foot, and you want to argue with the fact that they use language, yeah, that's the reason why, right? This perpetuation of that is why people don't want to be around the church, and they feel like that they don't belong. I can take raw emotion, right? I could take somebody that has a raw, visceral reaction to evil and is not afraid of getting involved in tumultuous behavior to save the life of another. If the worst thing that we got is they use foul language, I can take that person and I can sharpen them and hone them to a point of lethality that is both constitutional, ethical, and legal. We can clean the language up. I can't teach hustle, though. If you're the person that is afraid to take action and you're a coward and you have cowardice, yeah, I can't train that out of you. You either come ready to act, you either come ready to defend Christianity, you either come ready to defend your family and your faith. You either come ready or you don't. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. I don't care. I don't. And if it hurts your feelings, I hope your feelings can evolve to where you can become a force multiplier for your faith. I really do. Because if we're being honest, this is the problem that we face. And again, this is, if I'm just being honest with you, right? This is mild. This is mild. We have Charlie Kirk that got their head blown off. We have a woman had her throat sliced on a train and nobody did anything. We have children. Just look at the ICAC statistics that are out there. Internet crimes against children. We have children being hurt every single day. And not just in the cold, wild world, in our churches. Look at Google evangelical Robert Morris. This is happening every day. And so if you're hung up, if you're one of those Christians that's hung up on the language, man, I don't know what to tell you. I can tell you you're not somebody that I want on my team, if I'm just being honest with you. Especially when it comes to doing work, you're not somebody that that I can take real seriously. And I don't mean that you have obviously there's other great uses, and there's other great things that you do and probably do every single day. But when it comes to understanding the real world implications of what we face, yeah, the language I can clean up, right? We can train people to a point where they are full force multipliers, right? I can take that raw emotion and I can take that ability to act. And again, I can hone it through a Judeo-constitutional lens and make that person a great force multiplier, which they can control themselves and act professionally and efficiently, immediately targeting the problem. That's not a problem. That's easy. But I can't take somebody that's unwilling to act and is a coward. I can't. There's not much I can do. There's not much I can do with you there. So again, if you are one of these people and you feel like Christianity has failed because you don't know what you're allowed to do, and you want to be strong, and you want to be somebody that's a force multiplier, and you want to stop evil, you can. Don't let anybody tell you can't. Don't let anybody tell you that just because you're a Christian you can't defend yourself through, again, a Judeo-Christian, ethical, constitutional, lawful framework. Because you can. The United States Supreme Court says you can. Laws and statutes say you can. You just have to learn it. And there's people out there like myself, 100% willing to teach you. Because that's what we need in our churches. We need CRTs. We need church response teams. We need Christians that are willing to utilize the system that was built by them for them and get back to the basics. Get back to your roots. Real simple. Not hard. So that's what I have for you guys. You can. You want to be a Christian. You want to be strong. You want to be courageous. You want to fulfill what the Bible says about warriors. Fulfill what the Bible says about being strong Christian men and women. Being courageous. Being willing to guard. You can. Don't let these Christian influencers tell you can't. You can. More to come on the series. More to come. But there you go. If that resonates with you, I hope you stay tuned. Send me a message. Let's continue this in the comment section below. As always, guys, long live the Republic.